Mr. Chairman, totally inappropriate, in my judgment, for the Congress to expedite the confirmation process of a nomination submitted by a president who is a subject of a serious impeachment inquiry and whose credibility has been so irretrievably damaged that even members of his own party are calling on him to resign. And it's with that understanding, Mr. Chairman, respectfully, that I joined the committee here in these hearings. Mr. Chairman, now most immediately to quotations made by the gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Railsback. Am I to presume that those were from the FBI reports?
For the gentleman yield?
Yes.
Yes, they were.
Well, if that is the case then, and those were some very glowing comments that were introduced here into the public record, I would like to move that the entire FBI record be made a part of these proceedings, or at a minimum, the members of the House Judiciary Committee who have not been entitled or privileged to read these reports at this point be entitled to do so. I might like to quote from them myself, but unfortunately, as the chairman knows, I have not been able to see them.
The motion
yield to
is
the
not in
chairman.
order. Insisted continuously for a period of 2 weeks that all members of the committee be permitted to review all of the FBI files. It was only after this continuous objection on the part of the FBI and the acting Attorney General that I finally was able to concede that at least a panel, rather than just the chairman and the ranking Republican.
Yes, I yield further to the gentleman from California.
Mr. Chairman, I just simply want to comment in terms of Mr. Railsback's conversation with the FBI and the Department of Justice that if that in truth were their representations to him, and I believe them to be so, then they've really misled you and misled this committee. If they've told any member that had a right to see it, they could quote anything from it without restriction. They had no right to put conditions restricting the rest of the members of this committee from access to that report.
Well, let me clarify that those members who were permitted to view it were told that they could disclose whatever in their judgment they felt that they would want to disclose.
Well, why on earth are the other 30 members of this committee denied that at least visual access to those records? If anyone else that saw them has this prerogative, Mr. Chairman, it seems patently unfair.
I'm sorry, the time of the gentleman is up.
Mr. Chairman, I am continually being asked in recent weeks, do I support the President on this? Do I support the President on that? Do I support the President in general?